This is why I don't like Friday. I'll show you one thing and you tell me what it is. Okay. This is what you guys are doing it. Week 1, waiting for weekend. Week 2, waiting for weekend. Week 3, waiting for weekend. Week 4, waiting for salary. Right? If you're all waiting for weekend, if you're all waiting for weekend, if you're all waiting for weekend, let me tell you, you are in the comfort zone. You're just looking for that current month. Every time we do this, right? If I ask someone, what's your plan for Monday and Tuesday? They say, oh, I'm waiting for weekend. I'm waiting for weekend. This is exactly what they say. This is exactly what they say. I'm waiting for weekend. I'm waiting for weekend. I'm waiting for weekend. And finally, if I ask the fourth week, probably the next week, if I ask, you guys will say, I'm waiting for salary. If this is what you're waiting for, you're not chasing success. You're stuck in the cycle of survival. The first thing what you want to do is you want to get rid of that weekend, weekday, everything. For you, every single day is an opportunity to grow, and every single day is an opportunity to learn something. Okay. So if you guys are all looking for this, let me tell you, please come out of that. Okay. Please come out of that. With that, let's get started for today's session. In the last class, we were learning about that bad design, good design. So we're learning about bad design and good design. Well, first of all, I don't like this bad design. It's all dumping into one single table, which I personally don't like. So what I've done, where I've opted for good design. So good design is where I will have to have a specific tables for specific information. So we have three tables that we have created here. One is customer table, one is product table, and one is transaction table. And we have done that practical also. Okay. So let me show you the practicals, what we have done. So this is what we did yesterday, right? So we started with creating a database. And in order to create a database, the syntax is very simple. Create database name, and followed by, if you don't like it, you can always go and drop it. And followed by, if you want to activate that, there are many databases that can be present in one particular server. I need to know which database I need to activate and I need to work. For that, you can use database. And if you want to go and see which database is already active now, which is nothing but select KSR SQL. In my in yesterday's class, we created database Amazon DB, right? For your particular batch, I told you that we'll be working with a database called Amazon DB. But practically, if you see, it's not active now. It's not active. And how do you know that? You can run select database, or you can see which is a highlighted one. That will tell you which database is active. So select database will actually tell you which is active. Currently, it is this. In order to activate my database, I will go and use database. Now this has become bold. Now if I go and use select database, you can see this. And if I go and see the show tables, you'll be able to see two tables. Now, how did we create table? Very, very easy. Create table, table name. Just you can write it in one line, but I've put it into multiple lines. And here, followed by what we have done, we have customer ID, customer name, customer phone number, customer age, customer location, and we have data types. Okay, we have data types. So data types is another session that we'll be focusing, not for today, because we have focused only to create a table. Okay. And then finally, to see the content of the data, we have seen select star from table. I'll tell you why it is star, what and all we can do. We'll be seeing in the upcoming sessions. So as of now, we have the table ready and we have the structure ready, but we don't have any records. Okay. Now, what is our next step? Okay. Our next step is today is to insert data. To insert data. Okay. See what you're doing now, you will not be doing in the real time. I'm setting the expectations also. Okay. You will not be doing in the real time. Real time means you will not be creating a database like this. You will not be creating a inserts like this. You will not be doing. Since it's a beginning classes, we are learning SQL for the first time. There are a lot of people here who are learning SQL for the first time. So I want to make sure they understand everything from ground. And that is the only reason why we are teaching like an ABCD in SQL, right from creating a database until getting all the data loaded. I'm going to show you this, but here now I'm doing manually. All the data that I'm doing manually, by end of this course at the 100th day, you will be doing this with the automated way. That is what your role is. As a data engineer, you need to automate things, how the data can be brought into from different systems to your tables. That is what you will have to do, right? Now, what I will do, this is a table. Now, how to insert the data? Very easy. First, you need to have a command insert into which table? I will have to insert into customer table. I will have to insert the customer table, right? Now, this is to insert data. And I'll say first time insert. That means a new record that I want to insert into this table. Now, how do you insert this? Very simple. Insert into customer table and enter values and put one bracket and write the customer ID to be 1, write the customer name to be Santosh, write the customer phone number to be this, and let's say customer age and customer location. Now that's all. This is all it is. To insert the record, you will have to do this. So I repeat one more time, insert into table. I'm inserting into this table. What you're inserting, I'm inserting some values. 1 will go and sit here. Santosh will go and sit here. Phone number will go and sit here. Age will go and sit here. Location will go and sit here. Okay. So let's see. I'll go and insert. I have got a green signal. So all good. Now I'll go and show you the table. Yeah, successfully I have inserted my first row in the table. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go and insert second customer. How do you insert the second customer? Insert into customer table values. This time 2, Anand and phone number, age 29, Chennai. Okay. So 2 will go and sit here. Anand will go and sit here. This phone number will go and sit here. This 29 will go and sit here. And this Chennai will go and sit here. So this is basically another insert which I'm making to this table. Okay, successfully inserted. I can see a green signal. Then I'll go here. Then I'll go and see here. It is successfully inserted, right? So we have 2 customers whom I have inserted. Now, one thing we need to identify is, for some of them, I have given quotes. For some of them, I have not given quotes. Can you guess for what type I've given you quotes?
Characters.
For what
For
I've not given quotes?
characters.
If it is a character, you are giving a
For
code.
string, you have given quotes and numeric you are not given the.
Exactly. If you go and see the table structure, for integer, I am not giving any quotes. I'm simply going entering the number, right? For integer means like phone number, like age, like customer ID, I am entering only with number. But Wherever there is a character, I'm trying to put that into the quotes. Okay. Now, it is your wish. Whether you will go with double quotes or single quotes. Okay. Now we are give double quotes. Okay. Kiran. And I'll give the phone number. And let's say 30. And let's say Mumbai. Now it's your wish. If you want to give double quotes, you give double quotes. If you want to give single quotes, you give single quotes. I don't have any problem. You give single quotes, I don't have any problem. You give double quotes, I don't have any problem. But I will definitely have a problem if you open with double quotes and if you close with single quotes. This I will not accept. Okay. Not only me, your database also will not accept. You either start with double quotes and end with double quotes. I'm completely okay with that. You start with a single quotes and you end with a single quotes. I'm completely okay with that. But you start with double and end with single. This is not acceptable. And that is why it is showing as an error. So you have started with double quotes. You should always end with double quotes. But it's not mandatory. Here you can give single quotes. But here also it will not work, right? Because you're starting with single, but you're ending with double. So let it end with single only. So like this, you can go and give the inserts. Okay. Now again, I'm telling, now you're doing manually, but in the real time, you will have to load all the data at once. That is what your role is. But today it's a beginning. We're all taking a baby steps in data engineering, and that's why we are inserting manually. Now, how this insert works? We are inserting into this table. 3 will go here. Kiran will go here. Phone number will go here, and this age will go here, and this Mumbai will go here. And please be informed, for all the 42, 43, 44, what I've inserted, you can see that we have inserted in such a way that for numbers, I have not given the quotes. For integers, I have not given the quotes. For the characters, I have given the quotes. Now, single character or double character, it's up to you. However you want, you give. Now, I will go and insert this. Okay. Now, I will go and see this. Now, successfully, I have inserted 3 customers. Now, the first 3 will always be easy. Okay. Now, the fourth customer. Okay. Now, the fourth customer is insert into customer DB values 4 comma, and the name of the person, I'll keep it Hema, and Hema's phone number is this. But Hema is not interested to give her age. Hema is not interested to give her age. So she'll directly go and say, I am from Pune. Now here is where you will have a problem. Because for the first 3 people, one will go here, Santosh will go here, this will go as a phone number, this will go as a age, this will go as a Bangalore. It was working fine. But for the fourth person, Hema, we don't have all the values. I don't know, my mom keeps saying this, okay? You should never ask girls' age and you should never ask boys' salary, it seems. Why? People say this. Is it true? They keep, in my home, they keep saying this. Is it? Is it true? You can never ask women's age and you can never ask man's salary.
Yeah, even they say the same in my home.
Why? What's
Isn't
there in that?
appropriate.
Yeah, Santosh.
So what's there? If I ask age, what will happen? And if a girl asks man's salary, what will happen? Is it wrong or what?
It is a problem.
It's a problem. Okay. Now, jokes apart, this lady is not interested to give her age. This lady is not interested to give her age. Now, this is where problem comes. Because your 4 will go and sit here, the first one. The second one which you're giving Hema will go and sit here. The phone number will go and sit here. But it is expecting age, and I'm not giving age, I'm directly giving Pune. Now the system is not that brilliant to go and understand and sit wherever it wants. No, the system is not that brilliant to go and sit wherever it wants. So for the first time, for the fourth insert, we will be getting one error. We will be getting one error. And the error says that column count does not match with value count. The meaning of this error is, if you see here, column count, column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, column number 4, column number 5. So totally there are 5 columns. So the column count is 5. Does not match with value count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of columns present is 5, but the values that you're giving is 4. So 5 is not equal to 4, and that is why it is not able to insert. And for the first time, we are getting an error. That is, your column count does not match with your value count. Whatever the column count, the same number of values only you need to give, which is not happening now. Okay. Now, here, how do I handle this? I cannot go and force Emma to give age. Hey, you have to give age, else it is not able to enter into my system. It's a private information. It's a privacy information. Whether they are interested to give, they will give. If they are not interested, they will not give. What is bothering you? You need to tackle in such a way that even if they don't give, you'll have to enter into the database. That should be your design. You cannot go and force her to give age, right? So here it's failing. Now what should I do? It is expecting for 5 values, but I am giving only 4 values, and that is why it is not inserting. So what I can do?
You can give blank values with quotation.
Sorry?
You can give blank value with quotation.
Okay. So we can give a blank value. So what I am going to do? So since it was throwing an error, okay. So what I will do? I will try to say take the same insert. 4 will try to enter here. Hema will try to enter here. Phone number will try to enter here, and after that phone number, she is not interested to give the age. I will give something called null. So null means it's an empty value. Null means it's an empty value. She is not interested. She is not giving. I don't have any problem. So let me go and give null. So if I go and enter now, phone number will go and sit here. Null will be going and sitting in this age, and next to Pune will go and sit here. Now, if you can see this, this will go and execute properly. And I've got that statement also inserted. And if I go and show you the content of the table, that is line number 33, you can see that successfully this records has been inserted. Now, even though Emma has not given age, I don't have any problem. It is still going as null. Okay. Now, another problem. Another person called Ramya. Insert customer table values 5, comma, Ramya. Now, the problem with Ramya is she's not interested to give phone number also. She's not interested to give age also. She's directly giving the location. So there's a problem. So she's giving only 3 values, but I'm expecting 5 values. So she's not giving phone number. She's not giving age. So I cannot go and force her, right? I need to handle it. Now, rather than writing 2 null here, it will still work. When it will work? If I write this, it will fail. If I write this, it will fail because it will throw an error. Column count does not match with the value count because I'm expecting 5 values, but you're entering only 3 values, right? So what should I do? Just after Ramya, she is not interested to give phone number, means 1 null will come. And after phone number, she is also not interested to give age also. She is also not interested to give age also. So after that, 1 more null will come. And then I'll enter Bangalore. So 5 will go and sit here. Ramya will go and sit here. Null will go and sit here. Null is empty value. Null is empty value. It's completely empty. Right? Nothing is there. Nothing is stored there. It's just an empty seat. You can consider like an empty seat. Now your null will go to customer phone number. Null will go to customer age, and Bangalore will go and sit in the location. Well, this will work. But I need to think about one more thing. Here it is only 5 columns. Whoever is not interested, you will give null, 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 null. There could be a situation at certain instance where there could be lot of records where they're not interested. They're not interested to share the phone number. They're not interested to share the age. They're not interested to share their other details, personal details, PAN card details. In that case, what I will do? I cannot keep on giving null, 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 null. So how to handle it better? This will still work. This will still work. Still work. But I will write it in a better way. I don't want to have multiple null values in the statement. If they're not interested, I'm giving null. Okay, fine. But how to make it better? So what I will do, either I can write line number 47, either I can write line number 48. If they are not interested to give, they'll give null, or I will write it in this way. Insert into customer table values. I will enter the values which they are sending. 5, Ramya, Bangalore. I will enter only the one which they are giving. I'm not thinking about which they are not giving, right? I'm not thinking about what they're not giving. This will actually fail. The line number 50 will still fail because I'm entering only 3 values, but the table is expecting 5 values. It will fail. So to overcome that only, we have written line number 48. Whichever they are not giving, I'm putting as null. But that is one way of doing it. That is one way of doing it. The other way is whatever values they are giving, just after the table name, you enter those columns. She is giving customer ID. She is giving customer name. And she is giving customer location. Now, this is another way of handling it. So what will happen now? I am telling this value where to go and sit. This 5 will go and sit on the customer ID. This name will go and sit on the customer name, and this location will go and sit like this. So either you write it line number 48 or you line number write 50, both will work. It's up to you. But if you have more than few null values which we are not interested to give, I will go and write it like 50. That means what value you give, that value I will go and put into that position. Simple. What value you give, that value I'll go and put it into that position. So even now you are giving only 3 values, this will still work. See, it has still worked. No error. You may ask me, why I'm not getting error? You are getting only 3 values. The value count is still not matching with the column count. Yes, you're right. But here what I've done, the value count is 3. The column also, I'm telling exactly where you have to go and sit. It's like providing a seat number when you go to a theater. Right? Who comes beside you, who comes behind you, you're least bothered. You go and sit in your seat only. You go and sit in your seat only. That's what I'm doing now. I'm saying this. You go and sit on the customer ID. You go and sit on the customer name, and you go and sit on the location. And that's why you see here now Ramya data would have also got inserted without any trouble. So line number 50 has worked, and you can see this is the data. Even though I have not handled anything with null, by default it is entered as null because she has not given. So it's your wish. You write it either 48 or you write it by 50. You will be able to insert the data into the table like this. Okay. So successfully we have inserted 5 rows. Any questions? Are we all good?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I have one question. Instead of null, is it possible to give a dash or anything?
You can give. It will become a character only, right? The dash means you will have to put it in quotes.
Okay, okay.
The
We
easiest
can
way
give
is,
it,
see,
yes.
the easiest way is they have not given anything means you will have to store it as a null only. If you start, see, I'll tell you. Here, this is a table, right? This is a table. In this table, we have phone number. If I go and give like this, I don't know why it's not taking in Excel, but if I go and say, let me take in this sheet. See, if this is a table, okay? Just imagine this is a table. So this is a table. If this person is not interested to give the phone number, let's say I'll put dash. I'll put dash. Okay. And I'll put dash. If this person is not interested, what if he puts another symbol? Slash. Slash means I don't give. And some person say I'll give NA. He's not interested, he'll give a NA. So don't you think that three people are not interested to give the phone number, but you see that there is some inconsistency?
Yes, yes.
This creates confusion. One person will enter dash, one person will enter slash, one person will say I will not give, one person will say NA, not available. It creates inconsistency. So we should not have any inconsistency, and that's why whoever is not interested, let me give them as null only, because in future they may give. Today they are not giving. Maybe tomorrow to get some OTP or email or a notification, tomorrow they may give. So the right way of getting the value storing as null if they are not interested. Simple.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Are we good? Yes? Everyone?
Yes, Santosh.
One more
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
If can you put a zero instead of anything else
Yeah, you can
in
put
place
zero.
of the age?
Yeah, age you can put 0, phone number you can put 0, but that doesn't have any meaning, right? If I say age 0, people will think he's less than 1 year old, and that's why it's 0. It gives a different meaning, right?
Yes.
So
Got
it's not recommended to put 0. Okay. Now in
Thank
the
you.
line, yeah, tell me.
What if phone number is compulsory give?
That we will see. Now we are inserting without any constraints. So slowly we'll see if there is a mandatory field. You will have to give phone number at any cost. Or we will see. At this point of time, our main objective is to insert the records. Okay. Now here, line number 42 to 46, what I've done, I've inserted the data. I've inserted the data in such a way that I've given all the values. And in line number 50, what I've done, I've provided the column names. There is also one thing which you can do like this also. Insert into customer table, and you mention all the columns. Customer ID, customer name, customer phone number, customer age, customer location. I'll put values. I'll write it in the next line. Then I'll put ID number 6, Anand, customer phone number, customer age, now this I'll do. Okay, actually this is not mandatory now because I'm giving all the values. So 6 will go and sit here, Anand will go and sit here, phone number will go and sit here, age will go and sit here, location will go and sit here, but still this will still work. This will still work. Okay, so to insert all the columns, you can skip giving the column names or you can give the column names. It's up to you. So it's up to you whether you want to write it from 42 to 44. This 3 ways also you can write, or you can write 52. The 52 means you are providing the exact column names. So this is actually not mandatory, but why we usually go with the column names is when you have only specific column values they are giving, right? That time you go with column names. Else you can simply start with values. So it's up to you. You give column names for all the columns and then you enter the value. It's well and good. It will work. Or you give only the values. It will still work. This will still work. But I would prefer to give like this column names for this type of use case where you have only selected values they send. I'm interested only to send name. I'm interested only to send your location. In that case, this creates your use case to go and give the column names. Okay. So successfully we have inserted total of 6 records, right? So how do you see the content of the table? Select star from table. Now, all good. We had a database, we had a table, and we have inserts. Now is a challenge. The person who did not give the phone number now wants to give the phone number. And I was in the different location. Now I changed to different location. Now in this case, now what is the process? That means I would clearly tell you, today I'm in Bangalore, tomorrow I go to a different place. Now, how does the records get affected here? Okay. Now that is one thing which we will have to go and figure out. I repeat, today I'm in Bangalore, tomorrow I go to some different location. How will this be managed? And another thing is, people who have not given the phone number, if they give the phone number, what will happen? Okay. Now, I will tell you the approach. You tell me whether it's correct or not.
I have a question.
Tell me.
So in the phone numbers, you have given all the numbers, right? I mean, without any hyphens or anything. What if we put an hyphen there? Will it still take the number?
We will discuss about that. That's what I keep telling you again and again. Data types we have still yet to cover. Okay. So how do you manage the phone number plus 91, or if there is any special character, or if you're giving hyphen, right? All of this will be handled in data types.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. This is all about data types. We will see that. Okay. Now, imagine I was in Bangalore. Okay. Now let's say I'll go to a different place. Let's say I'll go to Maldives. The best place on this planet is Maldives. If you have visited, you will know it. So Maldives. Let's say I have visited Maldives. So from Bangalore, I visited Maldives. So from Maldives, again, I came back to Chennai. Right? And from again Chennai, I went to Pune. And from Pune, I'm coming back to Bangalore. I repeat, currently I'm in Bangalore. Then I went Maldives. Then I came to Chennai. Then I came to Pune. Then again I came to Bangalore. So these are the 4 locations which I've jumped. Now if I go and show you the table.
Update you need to use.
Now, this is my first record. Then I went to Maldives. Then I went to Chennai. Then I went to Pune. Then I came back to Bangalore. Now, tell me what I have done. Is it correct?
You are
No, it is
duplicating
not
the
correct.
things. You are duplicating the same record.
You will insert same record again and again.
This is a problem. How can one customer enter into the table 5 times? Same customer name, same phone number, same age. The only one thing is he has jumped to different locations. That's all. He has jumped to different locations. Okay. Now, this is a wrong way of handling it. When he jumped the location, you should go and maintain from Bangalore. You go and change that to Maldives. You go and change that to Chennai. You go and change that to Pune. You go and change that to Mumbai. You can do that. Why are you inserting all this? This is actually leading to a bad design like this. Why one customer record has been repeated multiple times? But only one Santosh itself has been repeated like this. Means in Amazon, we have 60 crore customers. And how many times it will be repeated? Now, this is a wrong way of doing it. Okay. This is a wrong way of doing it. Now, something I've done a mistake to this. I need to drop this table now. This table is messed up. This table is messed up. So I will drop the table. And I'm telling you, when you have the power to create it, you also have the power to destroy it. Now I want to go and drop this table. So in order to drop the database also, you had one command. Drop database name. So similarly, if I want to drop this table, what I can do is, here you have created, right? If you want to drop it, to drop the table, yesterday, you guys have learned how to drop database. Okay. So yesterday, you guys have learned to drop database. Now with yesterday's knowledge, can anyone tell me what will be the command to drop the table? I'm not going to tell you. You tell me.
Drop table name.
Drop table and table name.
Drop table.
The table part that is customer. Yeah.
Customer table. That's all. And you guys are saying SQL is difficult. Once you understand the foundation, you can start working by yourself. Right? Now, I will go and drop the table. So that's why I told you, if you have the privilege for creating it, you will also have the privilege of dropping it. So let me drop the table. Now, if I drop the table is dropped successfully. And if I go and see the select star from table, it will not give any result because it will tell you the table does not exist because you already dropped. And even if you see here, you have only one table now. We have only one table. And if you want to go and see in the query also, show tables, if you do, you will see only one table. See the difference between dropping a table and dropping a database is, for example, in this example, I did some mistake in this table. I will drop only this. So only this table is dropped. This table is still existing. But if I go and drop a database itself, the database, all the tables will be gone. Okay. So I'll show you a small example. Imagine there is a one Flipkart table. Let's say I'll take some table. Okay, see, there is a database called Snapdeal. Okay, so in the Snapdeal, if you see, there are many tables: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of this I have, right? So if you see, you have almost 10 tables. Now, if I go and keep on dropping, drop table car data, next drop table customer info. Now again, next table, drop table order table, drop table order table. So who will drop all this? I want to completely dismantle this database. So who is going to drop one by one? I'll drop this, I'll drop this, I'll drop this, I'll drop this. It's not going to work. So what I will do, I'll drop the entire database itself. So if I do this, how many tables is there in this database? It could be 1, it could be 100, it could be 200, it could be 400, irrespective of whatever the tables are present in that particular database, everything will be dropped. That's where the difference between dropping your table and dropping your database. Okay. So don't run this. If you run this, it will actually create an issue in the real time, but I'm telling you, the dropping a table is you're dropping only that particular table, and dropping a database is completely dropping the database. Okay. Now I did a mistake, right? And that's why I've dropped it. Now let's recreate it. Let's recreate it. Okay. So let me recreate it. I already have the script, everything ready here. So I will go and rerun this table now. So customer table is created. Now again, I will go and show the table for you. No content, because first time I have dropped it and recreated it. Now I will go and insert it. This first 3 records I will insert, and Hema also I will insert, and Ramya also I'll insert, and the last person also I'll insert, Anand. Now successfully I've inserted all the 6 customers, and you can see here. Now again, I'm back with the same problem. Now I want to switch location. If I want to switch location, I cannot have another entry. So I've clearly told you, your insert script is a first time insert. When they enter into the table for the first time, only then you will have to go and insert. But when already this guy is there, why have you written another few inserts like this? This insert is not required. This insert was unnecessary. The reason is, just because he has changed the location, that doesn't mean that you will have to go and write insert, because a customer is already present. Your insert statement is like a first time insert. First time when someone is coming to your application, then only you will go and insert. And for the second time, it changes the location, it changes all of this. In that case, you will have to go and write another command. What is that command is?
Modifies.
To change the existing record
Update.
in a table, we will have to write update statement. Update statement. We have learned about insert. Now we will be learning about update. Okay, we'll be learning about update. Now I will write one update statement. Now I have to change this address now. I have to change this address. Okay. So from Bangalore, let's say I'm going to different place now. Now, how will I change this? The person is already existing in the table. So please don't go and write insert. Insert will not come. Okay. Now, what I will do, listen carefully. Update. Update. You will have to update table. Customer table. Update table. You will have to update something. What you're updating? I have to update one table. Set.
Customer location.
Set. Set is a keyword to go and replace the new value. Set customer location equal to Goa. Customer location equal to Goa. Now, who has requested for change of location? It's Santosh. It's Santosh, right? So you can say where customer ID equal to 1. Who has requested? This guy has requested. You can write like this also. Customer name equal to Santosh. But if there are 2 Santoshes in the table, it creates a problem. Okay. In this example, it's fine. There's only one Santosh. So you can say that update this table, set location equal to Goa. For whom? For where customer name equal to Santosh. Where customer name equal to Santosh or customer ID equal to 1, both will work. Okay. Now, if I go and run this in the same line, instead of Bangalore, you will see Goa. Instead of Bangalore, you'll see Goa. Okay. So before running this line, I will write one thing, but don't ask me now why I'm writing. I will tell you. I'll tell you why. Okay. Why I'm writing, I'll tell you. Okay. Now let's come back here. Now I want to update this. Update this table, set location equal to Goa, where customer name equal to Santosh. Now if I go and run this, you can see that the update statement is also executed. Now, if I go and see you the table, you can see that Bangalore has been changed to Goa. Bangalore has changed to Goa. Okay. Now, the same person, okay, if I want to change the phone number, the same person has to change the phone number, update, because I keep changing phone numbers. So let's say that I want to change phone numbers, update customer table, set customer phone number equal to 1212121212, where customer ID equal to 1. So whoever is a customer ID 1, for them you go and set the phone number to this. Don't worry about what is there already there. The old number, you ignore it. Just go and set customer phone number equal to this one, where customer ID equal to 1. Now if I go and run this, now it is changed. Now if you can go and see my phone number would have changed to 12121212. Okay, now Hema did not give the age before. Hema did not give the age before. So let's say Hema is going to give the age. So update customer table, set customer age to be, let's say I'll for this explanation purpose, I'll make it 99. I'll make it 99. So customer age equal to 99. And in the customer age equal to 99, where who has requested? It was Hema. So where customer name equal to Hema. So what I'm doing here in the line number 99, update customer age to be customer table, set customer age equal to 99. Make it 79. 79, where customer name equal to Hema. For this person, you please go and update this. Now, that's what I'm doing. Initially, it was Null. That's not a problem. Initially, it was Bangalore. That's not a problem. Only the one which you want to change, you go and run this. Now you will be able to see the age also will be 7 to 9. Select updated to 79, and you can see now this is where you will be able to update. Now this is the changes. This is changes. For the first time, if you are inserting, it will be an insert command. For already existing customer, if they're changing the phone number, location, they keep changing it, right? We also change. We go to a different location. We change the phone numbers. We change the address. We change the location. Our age will be increased every year. So something we need to keep on updating. That doesn't mean that I'll keep on inserting a new records. I will have to go and update it. Okay. Now, there is a biggest challenge in this. Okay. Now, listen carefully. Listen carefully. This person, Anand, wants to go to Delhi. Okay. He has shifted the location to Delhi. So he will call customer care and say that, hey, I have changed, I have relocated to Delhi. So you please update my location in the Bangalore. From Chennai to Delhi. You update the location from Chennai to Delhi. This is what is request. The support team who runs a query behind, okay, he will go and write an update statement. What he will write? Update customer table. Update customer table. Set customer location equal to Delhi, right? Where customer name equal to Anand. For time being, please assume that if someone is requesting for any data change, let's assume that in the back end, someone is going and writing this query. It could be a support person. Okay, it's a service person who's writing this so that the address will change or the location will change. Let's assume that. In the real time, it happens automatically. But at this point of time, let's assume that you call your customer care, you request for an address change, age change, or email change. There is someone from the back team, that is a backend team, who will go and do this changes for you. Now, one challenge. The person who is about to change this in the backend had a very, very big fight with the partner on the morning of the work they did. Right? He is going to office. Before going to office, he had a very big fight with his wife. This guy who wanted to update this in the backend had a very big fight before going to office. So in that tension, in that stress, he forgot to write the where condition. He forgot to write the where condition. Just because that he had a fight before going to office, his complete day was spoiled. He lost his concentration, focus, everything. And he went and did a small mistake. Small mistake. Very small mistake. But SQL is your best friend. It is not throwing any error. Because this is not at all an error. This is not at all an error. Okay. Now, he is going and changing the customer location to Delhi, but he is not telling for whom. Whether was it Anand? Was it Hema? Was it Ramya? The guy has done one small mistake. Now let me go and update it. It has updated. No problem. But if I go and see the table, what happened?
It
All
will
locations.
update all the
All
table.
locations have been changed to Delhi.
The moral of the story is
You have to add where.
you should not fight with your partner before going to office. Okay? See, one small mistake has created a blunder mistake. One small mistake that you have done on the table, it has created a blunder mistake just because that he did not give a where clause. It has updated for all the person. Ideally, only Anand had requested from Chennai to Delhi. Only he moved. So he's calling to the customer and saying that I have relocated to Delhi. Please go and update my location to Delhi. And the guy who wanted to update had a very bad day and he did not write a where clause and he has completely messed up the table. This is what happens when you don't write a where clause. Now, remember the statement for rest of your life. Remember the statement for rest of your life. Update statement without a where clause is very risky to run. Remember this. Remember this for your rest of your life. Update statement without a where clause is very risky to run. The reason? It's gone. Of course, now you may have start getting questions. Will I be able to recover? Will I be able to like overcome this mistake? Everything we will see in the upcoming session. But today, you have done one blunder mistake. Update statement without a where clause is very, 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 very risky to run. Okay. Now, how many of you have this problem of 90 days notice period?
Me, I haven't.
People are already working and worried about this 90 days notice period. I don't know how to overcome this 90 days. All of this have this problem, right? After job, like let's say after completing this course, you guys will have a time to switch, but no one is going to call you with 90 days notice period. Not even a single call. I'm telling you. You will not even get a single call, even though your profile looks excellent. Not even a single person will call you because you have a 90 days notice period. Right? If you guys have a notice period of 90 days, and if you want to come out of the company immediately, go and do this. You will come out in 9 minutes. You will come out of the organization 9 minutes. That much risky it is. You need not wait for 90 days, okay? You go and run this on your table. You will come out of the company 9 minutes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes?
Yeah.
Termination.
Termination from the organization.
Termination from the organization. Okay. Now, anyway, how to handle this 90 days notice period, I will tell you later when we complete the course. But just on a jovial example, this is that much risky. Okay. Now, here, in the update statement, your where clause is important, right? Now, another example. Now, I've done the mistake, right? I will overcome this. How I'll do? Obviously, I'll go and drop the table. Where is the drop table? All the statements I've written in the same sheet. So let me go and see drop table. Yeah, drop table. I'll go and recreate the table. Now I'll come here. I'll see the data. Nothing will be there. So I will have to insert some records. So I'll insert some records. Insert. And I'll insert Ramya. I'll insert Anand. Now I'll go and show you the table. Select start from table. Okay. Now we have everything now. We are back. Okay. Now, how many of guys have you done this? You use Instagram, you use Facebook, and you get addicted. You keep on using, you waste a lot of time, and suddenly one day what you will do? You will go and uninstall it, or you will go and deactivate it. After deactivate it, again one day back, you will be back. Have you all done this? Yes?
Yes, Santosh.
We all do this, right? You feel like, oh, today I got frustrated. Yesterday, I've literally wasted 5 hours on Instagram. Let me not use it from today. And if it is uninstalled, I may be installing on a web only. So what will do? Let me deactivate it. And you will do that. And you guys can't even keep with that. You'll be back after 2 days. You'll again go and reactivate it, right? This type of things we have done. Now, same thing happened here also. I got frustrated with Amazon. I was having a very bad experience with Amazon. So I called customer care, Amazon. Hey, I'm not happy with your service. You're sending me damaged products and the packets are open. So I literally don't want. Right away, I'm telling you, I want to move away from your system. So please delete my details from your database. I don't want to get any promotional emails. I don't want to get any promotional SMS. So from today, I'm not going to buy. You please deactivate my account on your portal. This is a request I am making to Amazon. So what Amazon will do now? Okay, sir, I'm sorry, sir. So let me remove your details from the table. Now, in order to delete your record alone from table, we have another statement. That statement is delete. Whatever I am writing and it is converting into a blue color, right? All these blue colors are actually keywords. Drop is a keyword. This 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 is a keyword. It's all keywords. Keywords means it will understand what it needs to be done. So Santosh has requested for deletion of his account from the table. So what the guys in the backend, the data entry guys will do it, delete from which table? There are many tables. So delete from which table? Customer table or product table? So delete from customer table. Delete from customer table. Where who has requested for deletion? It is Santosh. So customer name equal to Santosh. Right? So Santosh has requested for deletion. Now I will go and run this.
There is a one question. So let's say the multiple Santosh. So then what will we do?
In that case, I will go and make customer ID equal to 1. There can be only one customer ID with 1.
Okay.
Even though there are multiple Santosh, customer ID has to be unique. Right? It has to be unique. Even in this group, if there is another Santosh, he will have a different ID, I will have a different ID. So customer ID will be different. In this case, we don't have duplicates. We don't have another Santosh. That's why I took where name equal to Santosh. Never mind. If you have duplicates, you can take customer ID equal to 1. Now there is a person who has requested for deletion of the account, and that is customer ID 1. Now let me go and write delete from customer table where customer ID equal to 1 and Santosh is present in this table. If I go and delete this, and if I go and see the table, and Santosh data will be vanished. Santosh data will be vanished. Only his data will be vanished. Because he is the only one person who has requested for deletion of his account. Same problem. The person who is working in the backend had a very bad day. He had a very big fight with the partner. He goes to the office with the tension. And if one person has requested for deletion, and this time the person who has requested for deletion was customer ID Kiran. So Kiran is 3. And this is what he has to write. Because of the tension, because of the stress, because of some losing the focus, he did not write a where clause. He did not write a where clause. And SQL is not giving you any error. And he goes and run this. And he goes and see the table. What happened?
Everything is deleted.
All customers, all data completely.
All the data is crystal clear. Everything is clear. So you need to understand one more point is delete statement without a where clause is very risky to run. Is that clear, everyone? Yes?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes,
Okay.
Santosh.
Okay. So just to give you a recap, what we have learned, we created a database, create, then we dropped the database and dropped the table. Then we inserted the records. Then we updated the records. We updated the records. And if someone has to say that I want to move out of this or I want to delete, we have also learned delete. So totally we have learned about 5 commands in the last 2 days. Creating, you can create a database also, you can create a table also. Dropping, you can drop the database also, you can drop the table also. Well, insert, update and delete, all these 3 commands, we were playing with the data. Once we created the table, we went with inserting a new records. Then in order to update the existing data, we will have to go and hit update. And if someone says that, hey, no, I'm done with your company, I want to move out of your company, in that case, I want to delete, we have a delete statement. So far, we have completed 5 commands in our session. Okay.
Santosh,
Yeah.
a quick question. Can we undo it? Like
That's
if
what,
somebody...
that will be our next command. We know that we have done mistake, how to overcome that, how to retrieve back. See, today morning, I had a fight, then I went to office, I did a mistake. That doesn't mean that I lose job. I will have to overcome that. How to recover? We will wait and watch. The next
Sir,
commands will be the wait and recovering the lost data.
Sir, what is the difference between drop and delete, sir?
Here, I have a data. Okay, let's say I have a data. Let's say I'll insert some data. Okay, now I'll show you the data for you. See, this is a data now. Now in this data, if one person requests for deletion, if one person deletes for deletion, you will have to write it like this. Delete from customer table 1. So in the delete statement, you have the luxury to delete only one record. For example, let's say this one. Delete from customer table where customer ID equal to 1. Right? Now if you see here, you can see that the first record is gone. The first record is gone. So in the delete, you will have the privilege to delete only that particular customer, because in delete, you have the where clause. You can provide with whom you have to delete, who has asked you to delete, right? But if you go and say here, okay, let's assume that I forgot to write the where clause. So what happens? You will still be deleted. All the customers will be deleted, but the table will still exist. See here, the table is still there. This table is still there. And if you go and see the show tables also, it will still be there. The table is still there. The table is still there. And you can see that the table will still exist. The columns are still existing. Only because that you deleted, all the records got deleted. The structure is still there. The structure is still there. The table is there. The columns are there. Column data types, everything is there. Only the records are not there. That's what happens when you delete it. In you delete it, you have the privilege to either delete one customer or you have the privilege to delete multiple customers. That's up to you. But when I go with drop, let's see what happens. This is a table. Okay, this is a table. Now in this table, I have, right? So I will say drop table name. If I do this, your drop will not come with any where clauses. Okay, it's a drop means drop. You simply go and drop, the complete table is dropped. You will not even see the structure. See here, it will simply say the table does not exist. And you can go and see the show tables. It's like a 1 second suicide. It's like a 1 second suicide. It's gone. You cannot do anything now. So here, the difference between delete and drop is, here you have the privilege to delete one or more records individually, one by one. Or you can delete all also. But structure will be there. The table design exists. But if you go with drop, it's gone, vanish.
I have another doubt. Like Santosh,
Can we do like
can we
yeah, one by one,
can
one
we
by one.
retrieve that? Okay.
One by one, please. Yeah, go with, yeah, tell me.
I have one doubt, Santosh. Like, can we use the command drop and drop instead of delete, you have written right delete from customer table, right? Can we use there
No,
drop from
no. Drop
It's
is
not that.
only for dropping the structure. Delete is for deleting only the records.
Okay.
This is a syntax you will have to follow. There is no other go. Drop means you will have to drop the complete table. Delete means you can delete one by one records also, but structure will be there.
Okay. Done.
What about truncate?
We will see that. We have still not covered that, right? We have seen only this many commands. There are few more commands that we'll be covering. Once we come to that command, we will see what it is. Today, we have seen what is drop, what is delete. Drop is dropping the database or dropping the table, completely gone. But delete, you will have the privilege. One by one record, you can delete. Only that particular customer has requested, only that particular user has requested, you can delete one by one. And if you want, you can delete everything also, but provided the structure will be there. If you want to drop the structure also, the only way to drop the structure is you will have to use drop command.
Is there any performance benefits like compared to one to
No,
other?
I'm saying two different objects, right? Two different methods. Here the structure is maintained. Here the structure is dropped. So how can you compare? How can you compare performance? One is dropping the complete structure, one is maintaining the structure. If both are doing the exactly the same work, then performance comes into picture. Oh, which is best, which I can use. But this is the example, two different use cases. If you want to completely vanish, you don't even want to have any blueprint, completely you want to dismantle, go with a drop. But you say only one customer is deleting, one customer is asking, one customer is saying, I want to be there. So in that case, delete. Two different statements, right? It's not same. Both are not same.
Can we delete 2 records at the time?
Yeah,
More
we
than
can
2?
delete. We can delete. If you have the same, for example, if let's say Santosh, there are multiple Santosh. So if I write where clause where name equals Santosh, all the Santosh will get deleted.
But for 2 different IDs also you can do the same, right?
No, IDs will be different means we cannot delete.
At a time only one customer ID can be deleted.
See, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you say, imagine I have this 3 records, and let's say that I have this 2 records. I think its table is not there, so let me create it. That's why I'm getting errors. I dropped it, right? So table is not there. So let me recreate the table and let me insert the data. And let me insert the data. Okay, if you see here, now if I go and write select star from table, you can do this, right? By chance, if I go and write delete from table where location equal to Bangalore, if I do that, these
All
2
will
guys
be
will get
deleted.
deleted. If I put location equal to Bangalore, I'm writing only one condition, but 2 people have Bangalore. So these 2 records will be deleted. This type of things, you can do it in delete, but drop means completely put down in the well. That's it, gone. We cannot do anything. That's a
I
drop.
want to delete customer ID 1 and customer ID 2 also. So in that case,
We will be writing another condition where we'll be, instead of giving equal to, we'll be writing in condition. That will be our next topic, like how to delete more than 2 records, how to access more than 2 records. We'll be seeing that in the upcoming sessions.
Okay.
Any questions?
And you told that for updating the things, you
I'll
told
tell
that
you.
you have
I'll
to
tell you.
mention a set update.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you that as well. Any questions? Are we good till what we have covered? Yes?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Santosh.
Okay. Usually, what happens whenever you're trying to update, let's say I will try to update this customer name, customer table, set location equal to Delhi. See, this is a table now. In this, I want to go and update to Delhi. Okay. I want to go and update to Delhi. So if I go and write the update statement, we know this is risky, right? Update statement and delete statement is risky. So what this database does is, just because that we may make mistakes, right? We may make. So just because that we may make mistakes, by default, they will not allow us to do delete and update by default. If you're installing any database for the first time, it could be a research, it could be a practice database, it could be anything. Your database, particularly this database, MySQL database, is putting a restriction on you saying that, boss, you cannot delete, you cannot update. That's why when I go and run the statement update, it will throw an error saying that you are using a safe update mode and you try to update a table without a where. So that means you're trying to update and it is actually blocking you. They don't want to lose the data. It's actually showing concern on us, right? It's saying, boss, why are you deleting, boss? I'm putting restriction. So when you go and write an update statement directly on a table, they'll restrict you. They'll give you a warning and they will not allow you. Now, what you need to tell, boss, this is my research database. This is my practice database. So you please allow me to do update and delete. So this is only for my practice only. So you are changing that setting. For that, you make this to be 0. By doing this, it will allow to delete and update. It's a small setting change. Now if I run this, now I have done this. Now if I go and write update statement, now it will allow me to update. See, now update worked. This one, the same code did not allow me. It is showing that you try to update a table without a where clause, but now it has changed 5 records. So now it allowed me. So this is a small setting change to your MySQL saying that, hey, I know, yaar, I'm from KSR. They have taught me how to write update statement. They have also told me the risk involved. They have also told me how it is risky. So you allow me, I'll take care. That is what you're telling to the database. You will have to make a small change. And now if you go and see the table, you will be seeing all the data updated. Now this will be allowed only if you make this to 0. By making it 0, you're saying that, boss, I know the consequence of updates and deletes. So you please allow me. So you switch off that button. 1 means switch on the button. 0 means switch off the button. So 0 means you close this feature. I'll take care. So that's why I'm writing set SQL safe updates equal to 0. You will have to write this command before doing any update and delete.
Right, it is universal. So SQL underscore save underscore updates is equal to 0. It should be a universal thing, right?
Universalness for this particular database. Different database will have different commands. For this particular database, this is common.
This will be
Is it
global
a
setting,
one-time
right?
configuration or for every delete or update we need to do?
This settings and all, they will do it at the installation level. Since you have installed a basic version for your practice, every time you write an update and delete, you will have to write this command. In the real time, you will not see all this. They will put some other restrictions. For practice purpose, whenever you write an update, write the first line.
Okay, thank you, Santosh.
Okay.
And anywhere can we retrieve that deleted record?
That's what I told,
just,
right? The next steps is to retrieve.
Oh,
We have done now insert, we have done it. Obviously, humans will make mistake. I will have to retrieve, right? So just because of one delete, what if they fire me, right? I need to retrieve it. So how to retrieve it? We will wait and watch.
Okay. A drop, is there a way to retrieve or no?
I'll tell you. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
wait. We will be discussing all this in the upcoming sessions. How to recover a drop, how to recover a database, how to recover what deleted what updates I've done. Everything we'll be seeing in the upcoming sessions.
Okay. But just one question. So you joined the organization, right? So everyone will have access to delete on the table, or just they'll give any privileged access like that?
Privileged access will be there.
Oh, okay.
Not everyone
So,
will be given access to every table. For example, let's say I don't like my manager. Okay. What if I go and drop the table and I vanish? My manager also will be caught, right? So we cannot take revenge here. So they will put some restrictions. Not everyone will be given access. This is your development. You are doing everything. Delete. That's what I told you. What you learn for the first 1 week, it's all foundation and basics. Don't go and apply in your original table. When you go and work in a company, don't go and write a drop. You will be thrown out of the company. That's what I told you. You write an update statement, you will be thrown out of the company from the company 9 minutes. That will happen. So all this is for your practice. All this you need to know what is a found. Directly, if I go and tell data engineering, no one will understand. You need to understand the foundation first. And that is what we are doing here. For the first initial 7 to 8 days, you will see the foundation, and the rest 92 days, you will be learning all your data engineering pipelines. So here, you're all learning basics. Don't go and try to do this in real time. It's like ABCD. So now we have all learned ABCD in English, but we're not using it. We're directly using as a words. Similarly, these things, what you're learning now, basics, foundations, delete, update, you'll be using in the actual pipelines. But today we are doing all basic inserts and all. No one will go and do insert like this. No one will go and do updates like this. It will happen in the back end. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that clear?
yeah.
Okay. So there is an information that I wanted to share you guys if you don't have any question. Okay. So I could say that you have completed 5% of your data engineering now. Okay. So I can say you're 5% data engineer now. 5% data engineer. Okay. Now that means we have completed 5 free sessions. So totally it is 100 classes. Okay. So 95 days is pending. 95 days is remaining for you to become a data engineer, but I'm sorry, we are running a business, so it is going to be a paid session going forward. So what we had given the first 5 days was free for you. Okay, so we wanted to see directly on the day one, we are not going to ask you fees, right? So we have made this first 5 sessions from Monday to Friday. We have made this free sessions to make sure you're comfortable with the subject, right? Directly just paying it and then joining it, then I don't want you to regret, right? So the first 5 free sessions we have attended it. The first initial 2 days you got to know what is data engineering. For the last 3 days we are also started with SQL concepts. Now this is not a repetition or a demo, this is the actual class, but we have enabled to everyone to attend. And the next class will be the paid session, which will be there from Monday onwards. Okay, so from Monday onwards, not everyone will be getting the link. You will have to get registered before joining our next class. So the sessions, the course information, I would say, I've already told you the roadmap. We'll be covering SQL, then we'll be covering Python, then we'll be covering big data. And in the big data, we'll be learning with Hadoop, we'll be learning with Spark, and we'll be learning with PySpark. And then followed by, we'll be entering into cloud. So into cloud, we'll be giving most of the importance to Azure. Then followed by, we'll also learn bit of basics in AWS and GCP. And finally, we'll be deploying this pipeline in production. So this will be the roadmap. So the classes will be from Monday to Friday. And it is going to be at 8 a.m. to 9:15 to 9:30, maximum by 9:30, right? It's going to be IST time. And Saturday and Sundays, you will not have regular class, but Saturday and Sundays, you can discuss with us on doubts, questions, whatever you have, you can talk to us, you can mail us, you can reach out to us. Okay, all of this will happen. And followed by, we are not going to keep you safe. Saturday and Sunday, we will also have some free sessions, free workshops, I would say. Workshops in the sense, we will bring the outside experts who are working in organization. Will try to have session, not every week, every alternative week you will have some session. I'll be taking some sessions on weekends, or some other trainers will be taking. For example, for your entire course, I'm the trainer, but there are all the other batch people also, other trainers also, they'll also involve. They will share their experience, they will share their use case and all. So in KSR, you will have all these features where once you register for one course, you will be given access to all the workshops for free. Every benefits that you'll get once you're a KSR family, you're always a KSR family. So you'll get all the benefits, free workshops, free sessions, whatever happens on weekends, it's all free for you. We'll be taking agile class, how your project requirement works, how the clients will work, and how you have to talk to your clients, and what type of roles you will be able to get it. Another trainer will come and take an end-to-end projects. So all this will be happening over the weekends. And I will be also covering projects on weekends for your batch itself, regular class. So projects also will be covered on weekends. Not now, maybe towards the end of your course, you will have a lot of weekend classes. Initially, we'll keep it safe, Monday to Friday. Do all your assignments, homeworks, everything. Towards the end, you will have weekend classes. So this is how your course will go. And the course will be for 5.5 months. And very sorry to say this, I never complete it in 100 classes. I always take 110 to 115 classes. This is what I do. Okay, the extra 10 to 15 classes, I tend to talk more in terms of real-time use case, challenges, interview questions, how you have to manage your interview, domain knowledge. All of this will be covered as an additional topics. With this, we are coming to end of the free sessions. The next class will be on Monday. One kind request to you, over the weekend, you research about all the institutes, you research about all the course content, you research about all the other platform, then you take a decision. Okay, so please don't join here blindly. I'm telling you, don't join here blindly. I am from KSR, but I am telling you open statement, don't join blindly. I come from reference, that friend told, this friend told. Please don't do all that. If you have understood this 5 class, only then you join. Just because someone is forcing, just because your friend has referred, don't do all that. Go back, watch all the 5 recordings. It is available in YouTube. It is available in our app. It is available on our LinkedIn. It is also live streaming now. So please go and watch all the 5 sessions. Join only if you understand, because please understand the impact of this course. This is not easy. This course is not easy. It's the most difficult subject. So you need to have a proper guidance. If you're not understanding here, but still you learn somewhere, but you please learn. Because a lot of people are looking for data engineers where we don't have resources. People are not there. So please learn. Learn anywhere, but learn. Okay. So with that, I'm completing today's session. Any questions?
Yeah,
Santosh, is
yeah.
Fabric and Synapse will cover it in this session?
Yes, Fabric will be covered.
And in this Azure, which services will cover Santosh?
Azure will be covering 14 services. Block storage, data lake storage, data factory, Databricks, Synapses, Key Vaults. Like this, we have 14 services. 14 services will be learning.
Okay.
You can look at their course content. You will be able to see all the details there.
Okay.
So Santosh, in the weekends, are you going to explain about project lifecycle as well?
Everything end to end. If you go into a project, how you will start, how you will get requirement, everything will be covered.
Santosh, in DevOps, what are all the tools will be good?
Sorry, it's not DevOps, it's the DataOps. Okay. So in the DataOps, what we learn is how to do the deployment. Like once you do the pipeline, how we put into production. That part you'll be learning. DevOps is a very huge course. Only a portion of it will be learning. I would say about 1 week to 10 days, how to deploy your pipelines into production. That we will be learning here.
Okay.
So Santosh, before that, you will be giving us how to deploy them in the UAT and Dev as well, the data ops.
That is where it happens. In the DataOps only it happens. All this deployment happens. UAT production, everything happens in DataOps. That's the last step of your project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we also have assignments?
Yes. Without assignments, there is no KSR. Every week we'll give you assignments and we will monitor. I'll show you. If you have time, I'll show you how we are tracking. So we have given you, you will be added to one group, WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Along with that, we'll also be given one drive. See, let's say this is one group. Okay. This is the previous batch, KSR MD March batch. You guys are KSR MD June batch because you're going to July batch. Your July batch, right? So all these are the students. All these are the students. Now, if I open this any one folder, Spark assignments, PySpark assignments, SQL assignments, and Python assignments, we have this assignments given. And we will also be giving date. The deadline will be there. For example, the assignments to complete on SQL was 25th. So 25th, the last updated date should not go beyond 25th. Before 25th, you will have to update. In this particular folder, assignment 1, basic, assignment 2, intermediate, assignment 3, we have. Again, we'll go with Python assignment. All the mini project, assignment 1, assignment 2, all of this we have done. Next comes with Spark assignment. Assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3. Then comes with PySpark assignment. Yes, it's yet to start, but yeah, Python workbooks, all this I've done. So not everyone will do it. If I go and show other people, maybe they would have taken few things, like let's say two assignments have been done. Here, like it's 3 assignments, 4 assignments, like this we'll be tracking. Okay. If you are able to do all the assignments on time, I'm giving you open statement. Tomorrow you have, if I have any opening, I will directly pick you. I'm in a position where I have the privilege to pick the resource I want for my team. So I'll pick you. Because if in a batch, if you have 100 people, all 100 people, we cannot help you, right? So those who have done the assignments, those who are attended on class, on time, everything, the privileges and the priority goes to them. I trust my skills. So obviously I'll be helping you to know what are the things we do in the real time. So directly I'll pick you. Simple. If I don't have any opening, we will reach, we have a lot of connect through all the HRs, lot of our students who have got passed out in our previous batches, they post the openings and we will refer you. That type of support we will give you, but assignments will be tracked. Every group we have an assignment, and you know what? We have hired a person to monitor this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. We have hired a mentor only to track the assignments. Is that clear?
Yeah. Clear.
So, Santosh, I have one more question.
Go ahead.
Is that PySpark and Databricks both are same?
No. PySpark is a coding framework. Databricks is a platform. Today,
Okay,
what I'm doing, today I'm writing your a SQL code, right? So SQL is what?
Yes.
It's a language. Where I'm writing? Workbench. Workbench is a platform. So
Okay.
similarly, Databricks is a platform. In that, you go and write your Spark and PySpark jobs.
Okay, then both we can assume will cover, right?
Oh, obviously.
Okay. And one final question, Santosh, is that the platform is that from the free community edition Databricks or from Azure?
Cloud. All three
From
clouds you
Azure.
will be learning Databricks, AWS, GCP, and Azure. But we'll be focusing mainly on Azure.
Okay.
Do we need to have a Windows laptop, or like can we install any of these ones on the Mac for this program?
At this point of time, if you are able to install SQL, Mac should be good. But anyway, we are going to do in everything in cloud, right? All this will be in cloud. So no need to worry about the system. In future, you will be doing it in cloud. For the practice purpose, make sure your Python and SQL, it is installable in your Mac machine. If it is done, you use the same machine, or else you need Windows. Ideally, you should be able to do it. But Python, I doubt it, because you will have to do a lot of configurations to install in Mac. If Python and SQL you're able to install in Mac, continue with Mac.
Okay. And like, what's the course name on the KSR Datavision website for this one? In the live virtual training, is it visible, or like it needs to be added yet?
Let me show you that. Just give me a minute. Okay, my screen share is stopped, right? So let me show you. I'll log in with the student account and show you how it looks like. Okay, so I'll share my screen once again. So if you are a student going forward, I don't know how many of you are logging from Zoom link. Going forward, you will not be able to get any Zoom link as such. You'll have to log into your student account. So in order to log into your student account, you will have to go and log into our datavision.com. So this is our own LMS platform. So please log into this datavision.com. And if you're a first time user, please create your email ID. It's a free registration. Anyone can sign in. Create a password. You'll get an email authentication. Do it, close it. And then once you have done it, you will have to go and log in. And I'll log in with my KSR account now. I mean, as a student. So I will log in and I'll show you. Once you have created an email, once you have created a password, you will be taken to this screen. You'll be taken to this screen, right? And now currently see this class is still going on. So you can see it's a join now button. Okay, it's a join now button. And of course, it's my account. That's why you see multiple courses. But for you, you will see this as join now button. That means you can join directly. Going forward from Monday onwards, if you have registered, you will have to open the site and you will have to go and join, click a join button here. Directly, it will take you join. This is the only way to join. But you can join from your mobile also. This is your laptop. You can join from your mobile also. Then what you can do, you can go to your explore courses. This is for registration. This is for registration. Go for upcoming session. This is your batch. Okay, this is your batch. but this is a free session. You will have to go for paid session one more time. And in the paid session, you can see here. Yeah, this one. So data engineering with data ops. So this is the one. You'll have to click this and you'll have to buy now. Okay. If you have concern anywhere, like if you're going for a full-time payment, it's 35,000. If you're going for 3-time installments, it's 40,000. If you're going with 2-time installments, it's 38,000, right? So this is how you will pay. So if you want some discount, go for a full amount. So you will be able to get this course for 35,000. Or if you're looking for installments, maybe I have to pay only few at a time. Like I'll pay 13,600 first. Next, I'll pay 13,000. Maybe I'll pay 13,000. In that case, you will have to opt for this one. So it's up to you which one you want to choose. We have given the flexibility to show you this. And if you see the first installment, you will have to pay 13,600. The second installment has to be paid within 1 month. So it's again going to be 13,200. And the third installment 1 month from that. So this is the installment basis. Okay, if you're going with 2-time installments, so you'll have to pay 19,000 first, and then after a month you'll have to pay 19,000. So I would prefer to go with this because you'll get discount. Apart from that, you will be added some extra charges. If you feel like you want to talk to our team, go to contact us. Go to contact us. You can call our number and you can pay your amount offline also. Like if you feel like you want to pay through GPay, PhonePay, or if you want to pay through some net banking, you want banking details, all of this you can do. Directly, if you want to pay through app, well and good. If you want to talk to our team, let's say you want to talk regarding the fees, installments and all, we have the team here. We work from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. We work tomorrow also. So please reach out to our team tomorrow also. Get registered. From Monday onwards, you will be you'll be allowed to attend the class only for paid sessions. Okay. So this is all about our registration. And for every class also, you'll be able to watch the recordings also. For example, if I go and show you any one course, if let's say if this is a course, and in this course, you can see this, go for class records, and all this you can see the recordings. For example, this is another batch which I'm taking in evening. It's a data analytics, and you can go and watch the recording. If you go and click the watch recording, so this is exactly the watching records. So you can see this is a SQL code which I would have written for another batch. So you can watch the recordings. So the validity of this recordings will be for 1 year. Okay. Any more questions?
How about
Can you
course?
proceed with card? I mean fees.
It's a normal payment only, right? You can pay through any card. Don't have any risk. It's a gateway only. See, if you go here, if you go and buy now, and I'm opting for full payment, and if you go here, you can it will go to UPIs, cards, EMIs, net banking. You can pay through anything.
Okay.
Any other
Santosh,
questions? Yeah.
So are you going to cover like integration with the Copilot, wherever the IDE which we are going to
Yes.
use for the
Yes.
development?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Will all come in that cloud.
Okay.
How different is this
Thank
data
you.
engineering path from the Snowflake data engineering? Like, I'm
See,
new.
in this you will be learning about 14 services right in Azure, and you will be learning as an individual component. Here, lot of coding will come, like Python, PySpark coding will come. But if you take with a Snowflake is more related to your database objects. Like you need to have more knowledge on SQL. You need to be very strong. There also you're doing the same thing. But if you talk about Snowflake, in Snowflake, we are not only learning Snowflake. We are learning Snowflake with AWS. So they're also multi-cloud only. So guys who are very interested in database related usually go with Snowflakes. The guys who are interested in learning end-to-end, and this has a lot of opportunities, just not because I'm taking the class, because KSR is also taking a Snowflake with AWS classes. But I'm saying the opportunity wise, this is good because you can apply for Azure, you can apply for Fabric, you can apply for AWS, you can apply for GCP. But here you are not learning Azure, you're not learning Fabric. So that becomes one step down. But Snowflake and AWS is also very, very good subject. It's a limited, you will be able to get opportunity as a data engineer only. But the problem is they will ask you to learn another cloud there. slowly, maybe after 2-3 years. But here you're learning as a complete package. There is nothing that they will add here. Maybe small tools will be added extra, but this will give you a complete ground for the next 5 years.
And like the Fabric, is it an ETL tool? Like in this course, what you are showing, like
what you can do it in Azure, you can do it in Fabric. So
and
Fabric is also a platform where you can build ETL pipelines, you can do analysis, you can build a project, everything you can do. It's another platform that Microsoft has come across. For example, you already have high-end cars. Then why is we still have Tesla cars? It's an update, right? It's an update. So already we have a cloud. And these guys, Microsoft, have given another platform, which is Fabric. That also we'll be learning. And just to justify the reason why this we are charging 40,000 or 30,000, because we are also giving you license. For Fabric, you need license. Without license, you cannot learn. We cannot practice. So future is going to be all about cloud. It's all about going to be Azure and Fabric.
License for Fabric cloud based.
For other clouds, you will be creating free accounts only. With free accounts, you can practice. Only for Fabric, free account is not possible. We will have to work behind to get the license for you. The license itself will charge 4,000. So 4,000 is what we are charging, and then we are teaching. But it's really worth, because future is all going to be Azure and Fabric. So new innovation, it has come in 2023. That also will be covering.
So how long is it valid, like the license?
60 days.
Oh, like so we have to complete the Fabric part in 60 days?
Yes. Fabric itself will come across 10 to 12 hours. That you will have to complete in 60 days.
And is it like SQL based or Python based?
Both.
And like, is it ADF, Azure Data Factory and Fabric are both same, or like is it latest updated version of ADF?
It's updated version.
So like if I learn Fabric, I will also get to know like ADF. Like,
no, if you learn Azure, you will be able to do it in Fabric. Azure comes first. If you learn Azure, Fabric is easy. Don't go the reverse. I learn Fabric, then I'll go to Azure. No, the flow is first we will have to learn cloud. From there is a new platform. We'll be implementing it Fabric.
Okay, so are you saying like you're covering ADF as well, like in this
Yes.
as part of Azure? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And like, which is like good path, I mean like the Azure ones or the AWS, which has greater market with respect to jobs?
See, the best cloud is always going to be AWS. Okay. But not everyone will use AWS. I can very much compare with your iPhone. iPhone is the best phone. But can I say all the year 100 people will have iPhone? The answer is no. Right? Everyone will have their own preference, own use case. Similarly, even though AWS is on top in terms of market share, 33% of the companies are using AWS, but a lot of companies have got it adopted to now Azure. 22% of your companies are still using Azure. So Azure also has good opportunities. The reason is it has come with more advanced way of doing the pipelines, and you have a different fan base. Microsoft will have a different fan base. Azure will have a fan base. But the good thing about this course is, before that, let's say we don't have AWS and GCP. At any cost, with this knowledge, you can never apply for Amazon. At any cost, you can never apply for Google. Google and Amazon, you can never apply with this course. You can never get into those companies. And when I say Google and Amazon, the companies which are using those clouds also you cannot apply. But now what we have done, we have added that also for you. So we are teaching you AWS and GCP as well. So with this, you can easily speak in the interview saying that, yeah, I have done AWS pipelines, I have done GCP pipelines, and you're eligible to attend for those companies also. That's the beauty of covering all three clouds, and that's why we say this as multi-cloud.
Santosh, I have a quick question. Like when you say the GCP, like it also includes the Google Analytics, right?
No, Google Analytics is an analytics side. We are doing an engineering side. So what we are doing, what we are going to do a pipeline building, what we are going to work as a data integration, only those service we will be learning.
Okay, got it. And the last question, Santosh, like I was trying to log in the KSR app. Like I was your old student. Like 2 years ago, I have done, the Power BI course from you. So now it is showing the devices exceeded limit, something like that.
Yeah,
So
send an email to us. We will unlock it.
thank you.
There is a email that you can see here, support at Datavision. Just send an email, we will unlock it. You will be allowed to attend only one laptop and one mobile. In case if you have
I'm
yeah,
aware of that. Yeah.
yeah.
And
In
thank
case
you
if
so
you're
much, Santosh. I
yeah,
really, that time I was a data analyst. Now I've become a senior data analyst, and I stay in Dubai. So it's been 2 years, but I'm really happy that I came back to you. I searched everywhere, but I never found this kind of content and this kind of explanation the way you give. So and thank you once again.
yeah, thanks for coming back again, and happy learning for data engineering. It's really the word subject. Combination of data analytics and data engineering. I would say you'll be the king of IT. And I can very proudly say that knowing multi-technology will always keep you on top. So data analytics with data engineering combination will always put you ahead. So thanks for
Yeah,
again joining back.
I totally agree, Santosh. Like basically, I handle a team of 4. So I have a data engineer, but I'm not aware of that knowledge. So that makes me to come back to KSR Datavision and to you.
Good to know that. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah.
I don't know if you have covered it in previous sessions. Like, can you show like how many days like each of the module you mentioned, like the SQL, how many days or like
Yeah,
if
it's already covered, and you can find it in our course content. In course content, the exact topic we have mentioned, what we'll be learning, all of this. So okay, let me tell you, this is for 20 days, 25 hours, and 20 days. Big data PySpark comes to 15 days, and this Azure Fabric comes for 30 days, and this comes for 10 days. This comes for 10 days. So 20, 40, 40, 55, 85, 95, 105. So about 110 classes.
okay,
And
I
I'm just giving a rough number, but as I said, I have a bad habit that I will never follow this. And I've never completed any class below this. Everything will exceed. If I say 20, it will go to 35, 30 also. If I tell 40, it will go 50 also. So that way, this is a rough number.
Sir, how many projects will we be
How
able
many
to do?
projects you want, we will do it. From the
Oh,
course perspective, we will do 4 projects. If you want more, you will have to sit for another 4 months. We will do another 4 projects. As long as you say that, okay, I am done. I don't want to be exhausted. Until then, you can keep on attending. Because every week we keep conducting workshops. Every alternative week. So every alternative week, you can see some projects.
I have a rookie question. So like the SQL or Python, I'm supposing it's the entirety of SQL or Python. So can one person really like complete and become hands-on in Python within 20 days?
Yes. With practice, with solving the assignments, while also listening to what we are doing, we are not going to learn complete like an ocean. What we need, Python is an ocean, I can tell you, Python is an ocean. To learn Python, it will take 1 year. But here we will be learning in 1 month. So how are we going to learn in 1 month? What we need, only that we will have to learn. See, I can tell you, I can compare this with your subject as well. To become a swimming expert, you need 2 years, right? But to survive, you can learn in 20 days. If I push you in water, you cannot swim in the ocean, but you know how to swim in swimming pool. That I can teach you. I'm not expecting you to become an expert in 1 month. But with that 1 month of knowledge, I'm saying you can survive in IT industry. That's the expectations of this course. And after that, you have to keep on practicing. You'll have to keep on practicing. And unless you become a 2 years of expert, you have to keep on practicing. But this 2 months where we are practicing only on SQL and Python, it's a foundation. You will have to practice. You'll have to do the assignments. This will be more than enough to survive in IT.
So like in the interviews, they will ask for the whiteboarding with Python, right? Like
No, that is what we are going to do now.
following this course. Nothing nothing other than that, like following this course and the assignments.
You'll be able to, yeah, you'll be able to clear your interviews.
Okay.
Santosh, I have a question. Like I'm working for Amazon as a automation analyst. Is this course helps me to move in internal data engineer in AWS?
What is your role on the offer
Automation.
letter? Offer letter, Ike letter, whatever it is.
Automation analyst.
Automation analyst. See, you can, the role doesn't matter, but the problem here is if you go and say internally that I have learned this, give me a job, no one will give. If you have a very close managers, if they are helping you to upskill, if they are providing, accept it. With this course, you can do that. With this course, you can do it. The only problem, if you are staying in the same company looking for a role change, your salary will not increase.
So actually, like level ups. That if it is level ups, it will change in here.
Do you think that level ups will also increase your package?
Yeah, yes.
Then go for it.
Yeah.
Then go for it.
Thank you.
But your role doesn't matter. Whatever the automation engineer, whatever you are, doesn't matter. As long as you're skilled. But usually what I have experienced in my companies and as well as the other colleagues and the students, right? Usually people will not get that opportunity within the same company because they know what you have done. They always look at hands-on experience. But if I'm looking outside, I can clearly tell that, oh yeah, I have done this course. I mean, you not tell that you've done course. You can say that you have hands-on experience itself. If you're going for different company, that's an advantage.
Okay. Thank you.
Santosh, once we complete this course, are we able to crack the jobs on Snowflake and able to work on the Snowflake?
No.
Oh, separately we need to learn again, like
Yes.
if required. Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Hi, Santosh.
Yeah.
Regarding Azure, so when we use services, it will be leading to billing, right? So are we going to optimize it or is it free?
We will be helping you to use a free account. They'll give you some 16,000 credits and we'll be practicing within that 16,000 accounts, 16,000 credits.
Oh, okay.
You'll not even spend even a single rupee after this amount. The amount which you pay to our institute, right? That is fees. Apart from that, you'll not spend even a single amount. Everything we will utilize within the free account itself. I'll be helping you how to create free accounts, how to get zero charged. Everything we'll tell you.
What kind of job titles or job roles we become eligible after this course, and like what are the kind of
Azure data engineer, Fabric data engineer, multi-cloud data engineer, AWS data engineer, GCP data engineer. But AWS and GCP, only if you're looking for that cloud, don't go for it. Apply as a multi-cloud. So people are looking for multiple cloud means you can apply for that.
one more basic question. So like along with this course, if I learn Snowflake, just the Snowflake, not the DBT or Matillion, will it like enhance like will I be able to?
See, first of all, the topics which you're covering itself is good enough to get a job. Even if you're coming from a US based locations also, this course itself is good. But additionally, a lot of things people ask, they'll ask Kafka. Nowadays, they are asking Airflow. Nowadays, they are asking Snowflake and all. So it all depends on the company. So learning always, I would say, I'm always like on the direction of learning. So learning Snowflake will be an added advantage, definitely.
Sure.
So are we like are you gonna teach any data pipeline like Airflow, Beam, something like that?
Logic Apps is a ETL tool, automation tool, as well as the orchestration tool that we'll be learning in our course. Airflow we will not cover, but as I said, over the coming weeks, Airflow can also be one of the topic that we can cover in the workshops. So we'll be covering, as I said, right, Saturday, Sunday, we have workshops. It's not included in the course content, but if really needed, if the companies are looking for Airflow, we will include that as well. It will be a weekend free session.
So basically these tools are okay to catch on, like if you give a free session also. We don't need a prior knowledge?
No need. Already you are learned data engineering, right? So if with this data knowledge, you can see how the pipelines are getting executed, how it works. So those type of things we'll be learning. See, when I say free sessions or Sunday sessions, it's not going to be a 30-minute session. It's going to be 3 hours. So Saturday 3 hours, Sunday 3 hours. We'll be covering literally 5 to 6 hours of that topic. What we are covering for here for 10 days, we'll be covering on that weekend. So that knowledge should be good enough for you to build the Airflow jobs in the real time.
Santosh, you have mentioned of PySpark for 15 days. Is that 15 days content is enough
We are
to
covering
get
PySpark alone in 15 days. After that, it will continue again in Databricks.
Okay.
So Databricks, another 10 days you can add.
Okay, Santosh. And how will be the jobs? I hope you have already covered, but today only I have joined in this session, in this class. So is that enough job openings based on this
You're
course?
from? You're from
Hyderabad.
India? Okay. If you're in India, don't worry. You have a lot of openings. So you just need to complete this course and start applying for your jobs. So in India, don't need to worry. You'll get a lot of opportunities for particularly for data engineers.
Okay, Santosh.
Sir, a rookie question again. So a DSA will be required, sir?
Data structures not rated. If you're looking for applying some product-based companies like Facebook, Meta, Amazon, you may need it, but that is not part of this course. You will have to learn extra. Only for product-based companies and US-based companies ask this. But in India, we don't give preference, and even in our course also we are not covering. Our intention is to go and get survive as a data engineer. But if you have some dream companies, okay, I have to go there, I have to go here, they will have some requirements. Data structures will be needed, and that also we can achieve it with the help of coding. The coding which you are going to learn here, with that knowledge you can enhance, you can practice more of data structures. We'll not be teaching separately data structures, but you can get that knowledge outside. This course will be focusing only at the data engineering level.
I just signed up for the like the free sign up I did to check the course content. I don't see the course content. I just see a summary of course overview, but it doesn't give any the topics that are being the detailed level topics. Is I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right place, but
If you have signed in, our team will send you the brochure in some time. Okay, we'll send you in WhatsApp. We have your number which you have registered if your email, and we will send you the course content, or else you can reach out to our team. We can send you we can WhatsApp you the syllabus. We can do that.
okay.
Okay, with that, we'll stop here for today. And if you have any questions, if you want to talk to our experts in deciding which technology to choose or which role to choose, you can always reach out to us. We work tomorrow as well. You can reach out to us over chat, over email, or you can even
Santosh?
call us. Yeah.
Yeah, is there a myth that data engineers should work in odd hours or in different shifts? Is that a myth or is it true?
Sorry, what?
Data engineers will be working in three different shifts like DevOps engineers or SD
No, yeah,
engineers?
no, yeah. It's not like that. It's a tough,
Because
but
I heard that in banking sectors, data engineers will be working in different shifts. Is it right or not?
no, not exactly. There will be a support
Okay.
project. Support projects we don't have any control, but honestly, for the last 8 years, I have never worked on weekends for my office, and I've never extended my time. So I've kept my things simple. So if you learn the concepts, you can do it within 4 hours also. If you don't know the concepts, you will have to struggle for 40 hours also. That's it. That's up to you. See, why people are able to work in different shifts, because they're not able to complete the work. They're extending the time. It's not like different shifts. They're extending the time. If you're working for 10 hours, 12 hours, means you're not comfortable with the subject. You're struggling hard. You're browsing. You're using ChatGPT. You're struggling to write the code. That's why it's delaying. If you know the concepts, you can finish.
Okay.
I do the same thing. 4 hours I do work. 4 hours I take rest. That's what I do. So once you become subject expert, it's all in your control.
Okay. Thank you, Santosh.
So with that, over the weekend, please do research and talk to our team. Then please come back on Monday. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Santosh.
Thank you.